in witness. 9/11. Who is going to catch these people? I read the same paragraph over and over, and it's 8:30 Tuesday morning, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way to get a cappuccino and read for an hour before I go to the gym. 9/11, I read the same lines over and over and over, and it's 9/11, and the women on the corner of Jane and Hudson in my neighborhood sad. My neighbor went back to work this morning after being on maternity leave. I know she works on one of the towers, but I don't know which one, and I don't know for who. And I left, and I continued walking. And it's 9/11, and that first plane had already hit the South Tower, maybe 12 floors down, not 4 from the roof. I thought, what a waste of time here to try and to continue to read. To try and continue to read the same lines over and over. And so I paid for my cappuccino and I left. It is 9/11, and I stood paralyzed watching that second plane come around the corner on the right side and turn on its left and hit that North Tower. And there was another ball of fire. And there was another ball of fire that came shooting out. Another ball of fire that came shooting out. And I was crossing Hudson because I couldn't sit anymore. And there was a man coming right towards me, and he said, it's a terrorist attack, it's a terrorist attack. And I looked at him and I went, don't be ridiculous. A terrorist attack? And you know, my gym at that time was on West 12th and West Street. So by the time I got to the gym, I had changed and I had gotten up on this elliptic step. And this elliptic step was facing the Hudson River. And when I looked at the Hudson River, I saw all of these people like marching quietly, lifeless, all covered in a white dust. And I kept thinking to myself, because out in the main lobby was a TV, and I kept seeing people throwing themselves out of windows, and I kept thinking to myself, who's going to catch these people? I mean, who's going to catch these people? I kept listening to the trainer saying to me, these people, who are these people? Well, you see, Manhattan was on lockdown. You couldn't get in, and you couldn't get out. And so people were stopping in the gym and saying, do you mind if I use the phone, because I want to call my family and I want to let them know that I'm okay. I want to let them know that I'm okay. And this trainer said to me, he said, can you believe this? Who's going to catch these people? Who's going to catch these people? Who is going to catch these people toppling out of windows? They were toppling out of windows. They were flipping over with rigid hands stretched out, plastic-looking figures without motion, flailing, lifeless. They were flailing through the air. They were lifeless. They were lifeless. And this 9/11, I kept thinking to myself, I can't get off this machine. And I can't get off this machine. I wanted to stop. I kept thinking, I wanted to stop. Who's going to catch these people falling out of these windows like stick figures without emotion? And all these people in front of me on this elliptic step that were marching up from the Battery Park City, and they were all covered in dust, and they were like zombies. They had no emotion. They were walking very slow and very lifeless, and I want to get off this machine, and I want these people to stop falling in front of my eyes, and I want these shooting balls of fire. I want these shooting balls of fire to stop. I want this ball of fire to stop, to stop, to stop, to stop. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. I want this to stop, make it stop, make it stop. Both towers now have disintegrated. They both disintegrated in front of my eyes. They kind of fell in on each other, like they were like a of smoke. Thank you.